we all desire to manifest is more money in our life and more money in our business. And as entrepreneurs, as women entrepreneurs, I know that you desire to bring in more money through your business. That's one of the ways that we are compensated for the value that we put out into the world and for the transformation that we facilitate. But today I want to share something with you that may be holding you back, that may be that hidden money block that's keeping you from manifesting the money that you desire. And you've been trying different things and the shift isn't happening. You've been trying different strategies. You've been trying to manifest a different way, trying different methods, different techniques, and something is not working. So I want to share with you something that I've experienced in my journey as an entrepreneur as well, and how I was able to shift it, how I was able to recognize what was holding me back from really bringing that money into my life and into my business. So before I get started, my name is Kharisma Aro, and for those who don't know me, I am a next level money. Okay, I forgot what I'm saying. I am a next level breakthrough mentor and founder of the Dare to Be Iconic Academy for women entrepreneurs like yourself who are ready to scale the business and life on their own terms without sacrificing your soul. And what I help them do and what I can help you do is to break through feeling stuck around money so that you can earn, receive, and attract more of it while fully aligned to prosperity, power, and pleasure. So welcome, 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 welcome. So today I'm going to be talking about that hidden money block that may be keeping you from manifesting the money that you desire. Now, when we're thinking about money as an entrepreneur, you know, you're really in tune with who you are, what is the work that you're here to do, and you're really in tune and you have that divine offer and you set a goal, you have an intention, you have a desire that you want to bring in a certain amount of money every month. So let's use an example, say 10K. It could be 2K, it could be 5K, it could be 3K, it could be whatever resonates with you. But for the purpose of this example, let's use 10K, okay? So you want to bring 10K into your life and business, or you want to upgrade from wherever you are and you want to start attracting and manifesting $10,000 in your business every single month consistently. And your package or your program, high-end program package, let's say you're charging $2,000, or you could be charging $5,000. Let's go with $2,000. And you've been thought that to bring in that $10,000, you should be bringing at least 5 clients every month to be able to reach that income goal. So here is where it gets tricky. That's great. That's the strategy. And you show up, you share your message, you really add value to your potential clients and in the marketplace. And you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to market yourself, supposed to, share your message. You're supposed to add value in the marketplace and attract your ideal soulmate clients to you. That's all good. But here's what trips us up, and maybe tripping you up as well. I know that you are spiritual, and I know that you believe in a higher power. Now, I believe in a higher power, and I recognize that as God and as the universe in my life, right? That is my source. That is where everything comes from. That is who I look up to. That is where I believe that all my provision comes from. And it comes through different channels, but that's my source. God is my source. The universe is at his beck and call, and he uses the universe to his work, right? So you may believe in a different, but in a reference to a different name, which is all good. But we're all talking about the divine creator, okay? But when we want to bring this money into our life and a business, sometimes we get fixated on only clients. We believe that only clients or customers can bring in that money into our life and into our business. So a number of things, I'm going to share with you 5 keys to really shift and uncover that hidden money block that may be keeping you stuck. And I'm going to touch a little bit more on really understanding and really connecting to your source. But here's the hidden money block that may be keeping you from really manifesting that $10,000 in your business, that money that you want to bring in. this month, next month, for the rest of the year. And we're not even, I don't even want to consider the current economy, because you are powerful, you are a creator, and it doesn't matter what economy that you're in, you can attract the money that you desire. You can manifest the money that you desire. So we're not talking, if it wasn't what's going on in the world right now, maybe so. No. I want you to focus on who you are. I want you to focus on the power within. I want you to focus on the value that you have to offer. And I want you to focus on really sharing your message and adding value to the marketplace in any economy. And we're talking about even the current economy. Okay, so that has no bearing on what I am talking about today. So do you want to reach that 10K? You want to up level your income to 10K or whatever that number is for you, but nothing seems to be shifting. You're not manifesting the clients. It's not coming in. It may be coming in a different way, but you feel hell-bent on bringing in that 10K in this specific way. So have you ever experienced in the past where you've had some clients or customers and everything seemed to be going well, and then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, your clients were not able to honor their contracts, or your customers did not pay you? Have you ever experienced that? Well, I have experienced that, and it was very traumatic. And here's why. Sometimes we lose sight of who we should really put our trust and faith in. Our clients are not our source. They're just channels to bring in the income, and for us where we can be paid divinely and handsomely and massively. Our clients are not our source. Your clients are not your source. So when something like that happens, you have your clients lined up, and you have certain contracts in place for your client, for income to be coming in a certain way, $2,000 for the next 6 months, for the next 3 months, or whatever that contract is, in the length of that contract or program. And you trust and you believe that the clients will honor the contracts, right? We hope and we trust that that's the case. But sometimes life happens to people and they can't honor their contracts, right? And I'm sure there's been time when you haven't been able to honor agreements or contracts in your life because of something happened. I know it's happened to me. And at the same time, when it happens to us, it's all about how you handle it. And sometimes when it happens to us and it's not handled from the clients and in a way that we can really swallow it and be okay with it, it hurts. And it creates trauma in your life, and it creates trauma at the root, in the core, that you can't really trust that source of income coming in. Okay? So I want you to think back right now to a time where you had a client or a few clients and they weren't able to honor their contract, or customers failed to pay whatever you offered them in your business. Think back now, because there is something there. If you've looked at every single area and you've worked on uncovering and shifting your money blocks, I invite you to look at this area. If you've experienced this, I'm sure you have as an entrepreneur, because it happens. It's just life. It happens, right? So I want you to look back and see if there's any trauma there, because I can bet you that there is. And you may not think it's trauma. You'd be like, how is that trauma? Well, trauma is anything that we've experienced that either creates fear, distrust, not having faith in a thing, or believing, or we only put one foot in, but we keep one foot out, and we don't fully believe there's trauma there. So here's number one. The first thing I want you to do is get clear on the event. That's number one. Get really clear on what happened. Maybe it was a year ago, maybe it was a couple months ago, maybe it's now. Maybe you're experiencing it now with everything in such chaotic vibration, you know, with people out of work and businesses closing down or shutting down temporarily, and people are, your clients may be trying to hold on to their money that they have. They may not be want to put in, you know, continue to invest working with you because of whatever they may be experiencing. It may be happening to you now. So get clear on the event. And number 2 is to glean from the lesson, because there is a lesson. And one of the things that could be the lesson for you is to remember who your source is. Remember your source. Remember that clients and customers and boyfriends and husbands and family are not your source. Your divine creator is your source. God is your source. The universe is your source. Remember that. Anytime that you get caught up and on really being attached, because this is where it gets tricky. You're supposed to desire, you're supposed to set an intention, but you have to release the emotional attachment. This is where we hooked in to the clients and to what we're expecting them to honor every month when they sign a contract with you. We expect them to honor, and we should, but at the same time we need to release the emotional attachment and remember who your source is. Okay. Number 3 is to forgive the person. Forgive the person, forgive the organization, because without forgiveness, you're not going to be able to shift this trauma, and you're not going to be able to move on, and you're not going to be able to clear it so that then the money can start flowing in. And the second point to this is that when we set an intention to manifest a certain amount of income in our life and in our business, we have to be open to receive it from every nook and cranny, different channels, unexpected income in every single area. We tend to be focused only on clients and customers. But if you believe that you can manifest, and manifestation comes in different forms and in different ways, unexpected and expected, then, and the source that you're connected to can show up in different ways, and then you don't put the source in a box, then that manifestation of 10 grand, 2 grand, 5 grand can show up through your clients and through unexpected channels. So forgive. Number 4 is let go and release. Release it, let it go. And 5 is to be open to all channels, whether that's through clients, customers, unexpected money showing up, whatever. Be open to receive all channels. Do not be fixated on only one channel.